Most people think catamarans are insanely more expensive than monohulls, and they're kind of right, so to speak. But there's something almost no one talks about, the hidden cost that actually flips the winner. Stay with me, because this surprised me too. Hey, I'm Zach, and today we're breaking down exactly how much it really costs to own a catamaran versus a monohull. Not just the sticker price, but the sneaky long-term costs that can drain your wallet or save you a fortune. And at the end, I'll show you the number one thing that completely changed the answer for me. So first, yes, catamarans cost more up front. If you're comparing two boats of the exact same age, the exact same length, the catamaran is usually 30 to 50% more expensive. Why? Two hulls, more materials, more space, and the demand is higher than the supply. Simple as that. A $150,000 monohull might have a $250,000 catamaran equivalent. Makes you wonder why people still buy cats, right? Hold that thought, because the next part is where things start flipping. Here's the first hidden punch. Monohulls pay the normal slip fee. Catamarans pay double. Two hulls take up more space. A bigger bill makes sense. Some marinas charge by length and width, and catamarans are not skinny. But there's the plot twist. A lot of catamaran owners never stay in marinas. Cats are insanely stable at anchor and have more room, so people live comfortably on the hook and pay almost nothing. So the real question becomes, are you a marina person or an anchor out person? Because that single choice can change thousands of dollars a year. See what's happening? The more expensive boat just got a whole lot cheaper. Monohulls are usually more efficient under sail, but catamarans have a superpower. They can run smaller engines, burn less fuel, and still move faster in light winds. If you're cruising islands or long passages, fuel starts mattering. I know a story about someone who spent $600 a month in marina diesel on a monohull, and a catamaran owner spending just $50 to $100 just topping off their dinghy fuel. That's a huge difference over a year. And guys, this makes a huge difference. Because are you one of those people who want to be ready to go like at a moment's notice when the weather says, here's your opening, because that could be your one chance for the next month. But on the other hand, guys, if you have motors and you're motoring everywhere, then you can just say, okay, I want to go now. And the weather really doesn't have a say in it unless there's a giant squall coming. But even then, you can just motor around it. So motors have a huge difference. Those of you guys who do plan on sailing, you will save a lot more money, but your entire lifestyle will be weather dependent. Okay, this is the part no one likes talking about. A catamaran is basically two boats, two rudders, two engines, two sail drives, two hulls to paint, twice the systems equals twice the money. If a monohull haul out is $1,500 a month, a catamaran can be $3,000 to $4,000 a month. And if you ever need a new engine on a cat, yeah, you're buying two. So on long-term maintenance, monohull wins. Simple boat, cheaper boat. But here's the part that hardcore sailors never admit. People stay longer on their catamarans. The space, the comfort, the stability, it keeps people out cruising longer. It feels like a home. A lot of monohull owners bail early because it's too rolly at anchor, too cramped, or the family hates it. What good is a cheaper boat if you stop using it? And here's the crazy long-term truth. A catamaran can actually be cheaper if you live aboard full-time, because no rent, no mortgage, no marina fees, free anchoring, solar and water maker, this all can make you almost off-grid. Suddenly, the expensive catamaran is replacing an apartment or a house. So who wins? If you're weekend sailing, marina staying, and want low maintenance, monohull wins. If you're full-time cruising, anchoring out, and replacing Liveaboard, an expensive catamaran can be a cheaper long-term option. Most people compare the boats, but the secret is you should be comparing the lifestyle because they are very different. Even though through all that, guys, I'm still going to choose a monohull for my boat at the moment because it will be a cheaper experience and, in my opinion, a better experience. And since I am young, I figure I can get out on the monohull, and that will just get me out on the water. And if I choose to, I can upgrade to a cat later down the road. If you want me to break down the exact monthly cost of living on a boat, which is food, fuel, maintenance, insurance, everything, just comment monthly breakdown and I'll make that the next video. If this matches your style of videos, then I would consider subscribing, because these are the videos I post weekly, and one day I will be out on the water living what I believe. That's all I've got for you guys. Peace.